Another one of our band directors is Brian Bergin. Brian is going to introduce someone who will give an introduction to the next team.
Doctor.
Midnight in the noise.
Dr. Kevin G. Richardson joined the faculty at Appalachian State in 2012 as the Associate Director of Band. At ASU, his duties include directing the Marching Mountaineers, North Carolina's Band of Distinction, of which both my wife and I are alumni and several people on the stage. He also teaches the Appalachian Symphony Band, marching techniques, wind literature, and band methods. Dr. Richardson spent his first 10 years of teaching directing middle and high school bands before moving to collegiate positions. While earning his doctorate in musical arts from the University of Houston, he discovered 4 unpublished works for band by the very prolific 20th century Czech composer Václav Nelhýbel. We're very proud to present one of these pieces today, Chorale and Allegro. We're honored to have Dr. Richardson and his wife here today, and Dr. Richardson, wow, graciously offered to share some insights on this wonderful work. So if we could invite Dr. Richardson to the stage.
There we go. Good afternoon. That little flicker of the lights kind of startled me, because I thought maybe Nelhýbel is here. I don't know. So part of my research in earning my doctoral degree was spending a great deal of time at what's called the Nelhýbel collection, which is where all of his original music is stored, and that's at the University of Scranton in Pennsylvania. So I had the privilege of spending several days there looking at the scores. I had no idea what I wanted to study, and then I found these 4 pieces in the bottom of a box filed away somewhere. And Václav's widow, Dorothea Nelhýbel, works there. That's where lives there in Scranton. And she said, oh yeah, we don't really know what these are. These are 4 pieces that I don't know if they were ever played or not. So I said, hey, I have an idea. Could I take these, because there were no parts, just original scores on, if you know what onion skin is, it's sort of like parchment paper, it'll never go away. And he would compose on this parchment with ink pen. And there were coffee stains and cigar burns all over these scores. I said, could I take these, make some copies, and then edit them, and let's perform them and get them published? And she said, yes. So this is the first of 4. The other 3 will be performed at some point in the next year and then lead to publication. Nelhýbel's music is described as being very aggressive. And so people who never met him, which I never did, thought that he was this sort of mean old man because his music seemed sort of mean at times. Quite the contrary, it turns out. He would compose sitting at a table in his house, in his living room, with his grandkids crawling all over him. So he was a very sincere, gentle, loving, caring man. And I hope you enjoyed Chorale and Allegro, which it was untitled actually. We had to come up with a title. So Mrs. Nelhýbel said, yeah, that sounds fine. So that's what it's going to be. And I really hope you enjoy it. Mrs. Nelhýbel knows that the Watauga Community Band is performing this today, and she's very grateful for you to do that. So, and we'll send her a copy of the program. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I would.